Santo man kolnyang Mike Chol Grangawan Yuping Yarul Pandiri Shet Maniel Anaketon Niel Jilo Wenetona Dol. I think a kick, I think a kick, you pon the loy. You are good me to me phone. Could I know boy low up and Kayo I lay you train is young as you are.
Welcome everybody to our show. Share video, those of you watching Clubhouse, everybody, those of you are watching I am coming live on Facebook, YouTube, a terrorist supporters called Nas and Io, who are all over the city. I'm responsible. I don't care how they do with it. Because they are killing our innocent people in the cold blood, and they are coming here. The social media deny everything. Especially those Nas and Io in diaspora, particularly in America, particularly in Australia, Canada. They are supporting the terrorists on the ground in Scotland, killing our people, and they are coming to those of Reza Quebec, all side of the Reza Quebec from Portugal in Germany, Simon of Wheat, from Arizona, and the rest of the Splm-Io supporter and Nas sitting comfortably in Australia and Canada, sending money back home, killing our people, supporting the stories. We will not be silent as the deep will not be silent. The deep will go after them accordingly. The deep will go on and support them. We cannot be silent while they're killing our people. Let me stop this music. Welcome, ya Jama. Welcome. This is Medin Majak. I'm responding to the supporters of Nas, of Thomas Chirelo. I'm responding to Splm-Io of Nathaniel Uyut, who is in America. They kill our people in cold blood in Jebel Iraq yesterday, and they are all over in social media. denying the terrorist act. And yes, of course, about you. Thank you, my brother. I'm coming after this. Our brother, so-called Yul Nomungak. You know, Yul Nomungak, one of our own son in Lake State. And I admire you. I'm supporting you. I respect you. Okay? Even though you are no longer MPs representing our city in GOP. Okay? But my brother, I always, yes, I know we react, me and you and Deng Bola, right? I've been debate with you guys through article writing, okay? Through comment. I respect two of you, okay? But something that I will always not respect it and will always come after you two, particularly our own son, Yul Nomungak. Yul Nomungak, I never respond to you live video. I always respond you through texting. But today I'm responding to you, my brother. I'm responding to you. Yul Nomungak, I think Mikla, I can no gam ki. O mid Lake State. I can no gam ki. Okay? I can again kudun loy. Luin yag machar, Luin support, I can no gam ki. Okay? It is you are titled to your own political that win support. You can support Young Machar, no problem. That's your call. That's your political. It's good. Even today, Young Machar party become a political party in Junub Sudan. Okay? Yeah, you can represent, as you represent before. You are MP in GOP. In MPs in South Sudan before you ran away from Juba. Okay? So nothing wrong to support Young Machar. Nothing wrong to support Splm-Io-Nas. Nothing wrong with that. Nobody's against you. But something that you work against you, brother Yul Nomungak, Okune God Ogada Lake. Ogada yin, Ukuchogi Paul Bubiet. Because Omid Koji Lake State, Ogache Koikwa, Palco Road. I take your call. And your team will be it. You know what team will be at? Okay, you attack. You know, me legs when he Splm-Io join. It's okay. Okay, you need to get Splm-Io join from Lake State. And I'm quite good. Child join in Lake State, but take a pink jam the way you mean in social media. Okay, you support the Young Machar. Party Splm-Io. Okay, no one could you ban, Pinakot. Could you lie high cheat? By a toe, by a nake, in Splm-Io. What's a billion cato? Evident that Splm-Io and not are responsible for the killing. Any genocide or any mass killing. She was committed by Splm-Io-Nas, whether in Equatoria or whether in Abiomdom. You will come in social media and deny. Today you wrote this. Kwekwa die when with legs die, and it's too deep. And our brother, I'm still respecting him. He's one of our own, and his title. I'm not gonna, but I'm talking to him in a politic way, the sound of politics, not personally or anything, okay? Today, this not today only. Every day, a ground post. He used to go after me, okay? After my job. He's go after South Sudan Eagle Media. South Sudan Eagle Media is my media. I'm the one who running it. I'm the one who published some of them. Yeah, I have some of the staff, okay? But majority that article that I wrote is me, and I always put my name on it, so people know who wrote it. But our brother Yul Nomungak, I can meet poor whoop, poor ya, poor you my whoop. Tan Kakalwell again is it Splm-Io, is it Nas. One Nas or Aspel or Chicago knock, civilian, will lay a Jama, Nas, a Muna will quite coin up, civilian, I can kill them. Muna will meet Kudiar. A chipot IO. Our own brother, John Nomungat, always come in my eye. Yeah, no approach, and I welcome his attack. I will always respond in positive way. But today, this is what he wrote on his social media profiles. South Sudan Eagle media are paid to campaign for tribal war. Yeah, Jama, quote that. That's the reason why I'm responding to our own brother. Okay, this is a pure lie and propaganda, and this is not only him writing this. He's talking the sound of the Nas supporters and Splm-Io supporters. This is what they've been preaching for the last 8-10 years. Attacking Madid, that Madid has been hired by the government of South Sudan, okay, by national security, by JCE, to come to attack them, to go against their evil, their terrorist act. Madid is paid by the government of South Sudan because he's exposed them, their evil doing in our country. Yeah, Jama. And I respond to our brother Golnomangat on this comment section. I wrote to him that, can you provide evidence? Publish in your media platform. Send it to Radio Tamazight, because I know you wrote some of the article very much and sent to Radio Tamazight or iRadio, they will publish that. If you will have an evidence, brother Golnomangat, no evidence okay. Then Medin Majak, Abra Medin Majang Cholang from Yerul has been paid by the government of Yagmachar. I mean, sorry, let me get that back. Government of Salva Kiir Mayardit. Please publish and send that evidence to any media that you like, whether Radio Tamazight or iRadio, send to them. That money is being paid, okay, by the government of South Sudan. Okay? You know me very well, John Nomangat. Madid never get any penny from the government of South Sudan. Matter of fact, I'm using my own money. I use my own money to help people in South Sudan. Do South Sudan have government, have money to pay Madid? We'll quite die right now. South Sudan government, do they have money to pay Madid in America? I'm doing what I do because it's voluntarily to help our people. The same way I'm helping the way I don't talk to talk, or I don't work what I do. What I mean, and I show what I mean, and then you guys see it. By Parmonjang, you guys nyeke. We call you nyeke. We call you nyeke. It's all over media. Madid don't need any money from the government of South Sudan. Okay? I am in America. I'm working 2 jobs, support my family, supporting the people that we need help in South Sudan. I don't need any money from nobody. I work hard, sweat with my own money. I don't need that goddamn money, the blood money, to do what? South Sudan money are the blood money. People are dying every day. If South Sudan government have money, they should send it to those people who are suffering. Those people who are suffering, 87 people who died yesterday at Jebel Iraq. Why they die? What they take them there to Jebel Iraq to dig on the ground? Dab to be sold. And the dab soon Jebel Iraq, that even though you work 24 hours digging, even though you are not, it's not 100% that you will get a dab from that place. Government don't have a job to hire the youth, okay, to work. Okay, actually jot bila Jebel Iraq bila pur dier. Kini bin nong dab ci yok or nong ci yok ne ka ci kala nok. Na ko ma di de tok e ngu ko ci ngu ko diop mit prapoti ci de ka bu diar bi ga jara nok ye waru wa mada yo no nga ga bok ko tek madit da madit a Chipe government we ban to attack our Splm-Io. Question I take is Splm was formed to kill the innocent civilian, or do Splm-Io was formed to rescue the civilian of South Sudan? I thought SPLM opposition should work to see the government, if SPLM party is not doing what they're supposed to do, the SPLM-Io as an opposition to oppose the government should do what the government is not doing. But guess what? They are killing. They are terrorists right now. They are killing people, the innocent civilian. They are killing in cold blood. And when we call out his consensus, then why you killing the normal people, the civilian, women and children? Huh? Oh, they will come in social media and lie. You guys, you see, we're quite die, Panmonjang or Juba as we speak. Listen to me very carefully. Okay? The war that's what our brothers are doing has been divided into two categories. We have a group in diaspora. They don't sleep. They don't sleep. This is why you see they attack Madid day in and day out. Because Madid is here in diaspora with them and is responding to say that, please, you guys, what you guys are doing is not good. They will come and do propaganda in Clubhouse, in social media, in Facebook. Whenever the group on the ground carrying out a terrorist attack, like what happened? What happened in Jebel Iraq? The group in diaspora, they will come. This is their work. This is their work. They will come insult. They will see if who is in social media can expose the terrorist act they're getting on the ground in South Sudan. And they will come after you. They will deny, no, we didn't do it. But guess what? So I'm coach and McCoy to you, brother, you are nominal and McCoy to me. We're going to respond to the pay. I don't pay from the government. If you think that the government of South Sudan pay Madid, please provide the evidence. Publish it in your Facebook page or send it to Radio iRadio or Radio to Message to publish that Madid has been paid of this lump sum of money. So I will stop there. I'm not going to go further to respond to you, but you have to be very careful, my brother. You are Namangak. Because Splm-Io is not Splm-Io that you are supporting. Okay? Splm-Io now is a terrorist act. They are killing the innocent civilian. Yes, of course, I will be talking naked and I will be talking. If people call me out, it is your tribalist, yeah, call me whatever it is, because the truth has to be said. Okay? Truth has to be said. Truth has to be said, Yajidobin. If you see today, they are all over in Facebook. I mean, in Facebook or Clubhouse, talk about Madid name, Madid this, Madid that. Okay? Yeah, Jamal, look at this picture. And they said that Madid is doing this in AI. I didn't do those pictures. Okay? Even though this is the AI, but there's the message behind this. The message behind this. Why we always see the beginning of this year? How many people lost their life? Abiamnam experienced so much. Abiamnam 216 died. And last year 46 died. Abiamnam. Which are bad things. And the Bejam Kokilo Ego Real in Warabi State area, a lot of people are dying. Who killing this civilian? Civilian that would their mind their own business, they are going to search for food for their own family. Civilian that who are grazing their own cattle so they can support the family. They don't care. They don't know what is going on, the politics in European, what's going on in J1, what is going on. They don't mind their own. The Splm-Io stopped not attacking the government because they know the government can beat them. Now they are going to the weak side of the civilian, killing the civilian. And this is important. The people who say that this is not a tribal war, I guarantee you this is the tribal war that Splm-Io and the Nas are waging in South Sudan. If you can listen to them, their supporters in diaspora, in social media, go to Clubhouse. That's where majority of them, because they're hiding in Clubhouse, because in Clubhouse you cannot see in your face. They will come with a fake name and fake picture. And then they will come and talk like you will. If you somebody you don't have, you will have heart attack. The thing that they are saying in Clubhouse, whether you go to GMC, you go to our diversity, or you go to Edward check room, your mind will blow. You will say, these people are human, or are they Satan? Are they Satan? The way they speak. Right now, the propaganda that they are doing in Clubhouse, in social media, they are denying that the killing of those people who are killed in Jebel Iraq were not killed by Splm-Io forces or Nas. They are saying that now the person who is responsible for this, the person who is responsible for this is what they're coming out. Here is the person they are accusing. Here you go. They said that the person who killed those 87 or more in Jebel Iraq is Honorable Adut Salva Kiir Mayardit. They are blaming her. She's the one who killed those people. When I heard them, okay, this is the question that I'm asking them. They say, okay, you guys coming out with this accusation. That's Adut Salva Kiir. She's the one who killed those people in Jebel Iraq. For why she killed them? For what? They cannot answer that. Huh? Yet another thing. Yet another tribal thing they come out. They say that, okay, people who killed these are the Gorial forces. They are going to attack Medina Will. You see what they are doing? They are coming with this narrative so that the Medina Will people will come and attack the Gorial, so people will fight. This is the propaganda they are coming out. And this is what Joel Mangak is buying into it. This is the talking point Brother Deng Bolaro is buying into it. If that makes sense?
You know...
But you
don't have to even explain yourself this much. You don't have to, especially to Joel Mangak or to Deng Bolaro. If you really, if you were to be really paid, you would be paid for your technical work. And there is nothing wrong with you doing the job and getting paid. You would be so proud of yourself. At least it would be clean money. Dirty hands make clean money. What about him, Joel Mangak, when he was a member of parliament? Was he paid or not paid? And even the position of the parliament he got it in a bloody way. From which constituency in Lagos State did he win to be a member of parliament? Which constituency did he win, or which constituency does he represent in Lagos State to be a parliamentarian that collects the salaries at the end of the month? Who gave him the mandate in Lagos State to go and represent us? None of us did. How did he get it? He has to join the IO, an organization that killed a lot of Genovians, an organization founded from the blood of women, blood of children, blood of elderly, blood of sick people in hospitals. It's where the IO came about. IO came as a result of the war, right? And through that, Joel Mangak became a member of parliament. And he collects salaries as a parliamentarian representing the IO, which came as a result of killing Genovese. Compare his job to your job, Madit. Which one has a clean job here? How many people die as a result of Madit? And how many people died as a result of IO, in which Joel Mangak is a part of? You shouldn't even explain your, I wish you really get paid. I wish somebody can recognize your work and give you some money. It would be a clean money. What about him, Jolnomnek, criticizing you? Did he even get his job of being a parliamentarian in a clean way? He got them in a bloody way. And not just a bloody way, he got it by betraying his own community in order to be a member of parliament. He should shut up. He's not the right person to criticize you of being paid or not paid. I know you don't get paid. And you don't have to get paid. Many of us here don't have to be paid because we don't expect our country to do something for us. We do something for our country. With money or no money, we're going to do something for our country. But this, the like of Jolnomnek, they love South Sudan only when they make money. That is not us. Especially we, the Red Army. We don't love our country because we make a living from. No, we loved our country even when we didn't even know if we were going to gain our independence. We went to the SPLA, we followed our older brothers, even when we didn't have our full teeth grown. We went to the bush, even when we didn't even know ourselves. Even when some of us were so young that we still used to wet the bed. We still go. We left our country, with or without money. Lakini Nazayo Deltaban, these are the people who do everything for interest, Brother Madid. And through their own behavior, they see everybody like that. We love our country not because of the money we make. We love South Sudan because it is a home. It is our identity. With or without money, South Sudan is our identity. We're not like you guys who get to join the wrong organization. Even when you know what the IO is doing is wrong, you still have to join it for your own selfish reason in order for you to be promoted and to be a member of Udo Barlamani. Kadila Baden ya Madid. Let's go for democratic process. Baden Kadina Shuf Jolnamnak. Let's come and see it. Taban Jolnamnak when Comrade Helena Madid bring Comrade Helena Fogya ya Joseph. Nas Comrade Helena Del they are not Benjamin constituency. Why? Kadina Shuf Baden. Nasem Chuntika but the Daira Alfunas Comrade Helen. And then the rest of the sons of Buck County. Jolnamnak that I would. Will he make it to a parliament? These are a bunch of filthy, crooked individuals who want to make it into the leadership through a crooked means. And I don't blame them because President Kiir is the one who gives them this. President Kiir is the one who brought the dummies up. Naskirezati, even in the society, the mono can be given. Somebody that betrayed his own family. Daniel Awenakud is his own uncle. Imagine. Tenas Indum Tariq in the SPLM. And now he turned his back on his own uncle to go and join Riek Machar. And you and me, Medit, we're the one who border Nuer. We know Nuer more than the Bok people know Nuer. What does he even know about these people? What does he know about Nuer? If we want to even look at things tribally, we are Nuer people. He doesn't know. He's just going to come and join them. In the constituencies of Lagos State, he is nobody. He cannot win. And let me tell you, my friend, Brother Madid, every attack on you, every article Jolnomnak publishes, he is digging himself a political grave more deeper and more deeper. Wahana Mukhamanin Law. We are waiting for that election time. Next my election day, Banamul mobilization or Banamul fundraising. Inshallah can come Helena Mader, Benagula, Helena give Sura, but you go and defeat this guy. We will not see him confusion. And we will defeat it. We will fundraise him, we will mobilize resources, and we will defeat Jolnomngak. Kalibadag, give good luck without them and win to come and make him win here. Because at the end of the day, the political zip code of every sense of Lagos State is inside Lagos State. Yeah, political zip code without win. The Nasser will prevent you. He's right here in Lagos State. And if he doesn't done in the way we done, they will humble in the political dance. Oh, Sudan all the time. Siasa mabukun siasa btadawanta. Siasa btadawanta. It's a bumshini jump in the bushes here. You kill children here, kill women here, and create a situation in which you take advantage of the aging old man called Salva Kiir, make a political deal, and then by decree you are appointed into a parliament. No, this is not going to be the game all the time. There will come a time when we will really play politics. It will give Gidamnas, and you will have to explain yourself, explain the vision, the political party you represent. Who are you? Who do not know? By decrees forever. We, the people that these crooked individuals ignore now and pay more attention to the man holding the decree, we will matter. In the near future, we will matter. Our voices will matter. It will happen. Before we even get there, you come from Ural East, one of Europe did not. I don't know. And if we don't grow you in Lagos State, who will grow you? If we deny you here in our zip code, we will see. Don't worry. Don't explain yourself too much to Jolnomngak. Don't even, they're trying to exhaust you. And for you too, if you really get paid for what you have done, is that a shame? Even America here, we work and we get paid. Yes, we work and we get paid. This is clean money. So long as you are not getting paid as a result of being a member of gangs group killing people in order to make a living, be proud of yourself. All, like I said, dirty hands make clean money. But the bloody hands, like the bloody hands of the IO, they make cursed money. So Jolnomngak is not the right person to question any of us here for talking. And we don't talk like this because of President Kiir or the government of South Sudan. We talk like this and we will defend our community because we love our country. We don't have to be paid by nobody. We know the duty of being a citizen is to love your country, good or bad. You have to love your country and advocate for what is in the interest of your people and your country. That is why we talk like this day and night. Why should we be paid for us to be Junubin? Munu, why should I pay somebody that can Junubi? Why should I be paid to defend and to do what is good for my country or to say what is good for my country? Why should somebody pay me? Even if I get paid, I wouldn't reject it, but it will be a waste of your resources. Why should you pay me to protect my interests? I'm a South Sudanese. The IO and National Salvation Front are bad organizations. They're terrorists. They're destroying our nation. All they've been doing is sabotage. They sabotage our country. They have become an impediment. Genocide may happen in our country as a result of IO and National Salvation Front because atrocities cannot be tolerated. The concord of the Dinka people has expiration date on it. It does expire. It is not something that is unlimited. the Dinka has the Concord, and in Lagos State, we have something called Achicheng. Enough is enough. So Concord has an end. Concord will end up in Achicheng. It ends up in enough is enough. And so we will fight back. Whether we will fight in support of a government or we will fight as a tribe, definitely, I guarantee you this, we will fight back. And that is why the IO now and the National Salvation Front, that is why they are denying their atrocities now. Yeah, Brother Medit, it doesn't matter. Let them go and blame it on Adut. Adut has her own mouth. But whoever they choose to blame doesn't take away our understanding. The members of the National Salvation Front, members of the IO, they can blame it on anybody of their choice. But it doesn't take away the knowledge of what happened in Jebel Iraq from my brain. And what I know is that the National Salvation Front, the IO, are the one who kill our people. The Equatorians and the Nuer are the one who kill our people. I know who kill my people. You IO, you Nuer, you Equatorian, you can go and blame do all you want. That's up to you. But I know who kill my people. And if I have to take a revenge, I know who kill my people. Let them blame whoever they want to blame. But you and me, we know who kill our people. We do. And we know who did not. So that explanation is not what we're on. We're going to take a decision based on our knowledge. And this must be made clear. So let them accuse the dude all they want to do, get her own mouth. If she doesn't like it, she will explain herself. But you, let us deal based on our knowledge. What we know is what we must go by, brother. Other than that, don't let those people stress you out. Who is Joel Nomnak to criticize you and call you being paid? So what? He is actually desperate to shut you down. He's saying that he's accusing you of being paid because he doesn't want you to speak. Because he sees your work as being very dangerous. Dangerous in which way? You're making us become aware of the danger of the IO and the National Salvation Front. And those of Dengbolarwe, ya yen wele chongwale ye chok ko len chen ngwale ye nyin. E ko len natural ngwale ye chok, kina ngwale ye disable with your eyes too, because you disable with your legs, you are Dengbolarwe. Because kaye because the kijin nyin ngol, the kijira loje is the one who can twist his story in that way. But if then you could see what happened in Jebel Iraq. And you shouldn't blame nobody. And let you mood in the brain here. Go ahead, Medit.
You faulting. Thank you, Ajama. Joseph, Sudani, Madam First Lady. You guys can wait in. You can you are not going so and I need to respond to the NAS supporters in Clubhouse, our diversity room, Teresa Jibet, and Chihuahua called Simon Abui or Simon Grant, and the rest of NAS member. So you guys are talking crap about Medin name, right? Because Medin is exposing you the dirty work that you guys are doing. Because the way when I listen to them, when they talk, okay, even they are talking about some of them that are speaking, okay, why these people go to Jebel Iraq? What they're doing there? That's not their land. The resources are not belong to them. The gold is not belong to them. What are they doing there? The people who kill them, they have right to kill them. Yeah, Jama, if you listen to them, what they're saying, this means that these people, they know what who are these attackers. Okay? So they know exactly who attackers are. So if you listen to them, what they're saying is mean that these people are not belong there. The goal and everything that are there, they are not belong to them. But they don't know what education do they have. If I say, okay, the land, now these people, the NAS member, what they are, they have problem with, they have problem with land, they have problem with gold in the Equatorial area, but they don't know that land and gold, diamond, water, forest, wildlife, these are not belong to specific tribe. Or these resources are not belong to the region. These are belong to the nation. It's called South Sudan. Any resources that find in any particular area, they are belong to the government, the people of South Sudan. Nobody owns those. Those resources, and if you say that I'm lying, go and do your own research. Oil, diamond, gold, land. The government is responsible for those. So now they are telling what they are saying, their argument, that says these people, the people who killed them, they have right to kill these innocent civilians because they are digging the gold that belongs to that people. Can you imagine? Okay, and the government, if government later on come out and they finish the investigation and they come out who killing them. Now they are coming out. This is what their propaganda are doing. They say that the people who are killing Sadut Salva Kiir Mayar and Gorgor are the one who send those people to kill. For your comment, and if you're a human being. If that makes sense to you, it sounds good. Is that right? What are the reasons Adul Salva Kiir and Gorgor send a bunch of arms to kill the unarmed civilian? If that makes sense to you? And this is why I always tell the government of South Sudan, if there is tragedy happen like this, you're silent. It's not good. You have to come out and tell who are behind this killing. Yakwana, for those of you who are watching right now, especially you, whether you are Splm-Io supporter, whether you are NAS supporter, watch that video. That's the mass grave there. Those 87 has been buried today. If you are human, do you have a human heart to see your fellow human being has been killed in cold blood? And they are coming upon us. They're coming, this member of NAS and IO, they're coming in social media, celebrate. Any killing that the civilians are killing, they hear that these people are killing, the same thing they did when the Biamnom incident, 216 civilian killing Biamnom. They came out in public, in media, clubhouse celebrate. These NAS members supported those people who are GMC room and our diversity. Come out and celebrate. When we come out in social media to condemn them, oh, they say Madid is a tribalist. There is no single day I use my media platform to come out and mobilize people that go and attack this certain group or this certain tribe. I never do that. I always come here talk about the language of peace, and whenever anybody come out in public in social media preaching a violence, I will come and condemn that person, particularly those NAS and IO supporters. They are using social media to preach a tribal war. They are mobilizing money, they raise money to fund it. This group killing the innocent people in South Sudan. And when we see this, do you guys think we can be silent? No. We need to call them out, who they are, and let the people know. Is it true 87 be killed when one day at Jama killed in point blank done? And you come, even though these people are not belong to you, not belong to your tribe. even though you have this tribal hatred in your heart, you don't have any small in your heart that to feel sad about what happened to these people? But no, they don't do that. They come in social media and celebrate. When those of Medina, those of Moranyar, those of Joseph come, those Sudani come, and the rest of you, and they said, no, this is not the truth. They will say that you are a tribalist. Like today, they open a room, they speak in Clubhouse last night, all night, and they are continuing to speak now. And what are they talking about? Is Medina is doing propaganda. He's doing a tribal war. He's calling, he's mobilizing. This is a lie. These people are not killed by Splm-Io, are not killing by Nas. Here is the article that has been the press release from the Splm-Io branch. Skip and part in stream. They released today. There is the article here. There is a press release from them. They say that the people who killed those people in Jebel Iraq are Splm-Io, fraction of Splm-Io. They don't even call them Splm-Io. They call them, quote unquote, a fraction of youth of Nas. And you guys know very well what is going around in Juba. Who are killing people around Juba. Because in Juba has been gotten in. Nobody go outside. They are all over around Juba. And a civilian go outside, you are done. And that's what they did in Jebel Iraq. So let me give this chance to Majong Makut. Welcome. I know you are busy. Let me give this chance to you, brother.
Thank you, Abraham Adit. Am I clear?
Yeah, you are clear. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Abraham Adit. Actually, I'm busy and I just came to say two things. I've seen the statement written by Maulana Joel Nomngak, and I would love to say something in regard to that accusation. Number two, I want to say something about the denials of the Splm-Io in collaboration with the Nas around Juba in regard to Kor Kaltan Jebel Iraq incident. To my brother Joel Nomngak, completely, you are a lawyer by profession, and being a lawyer, I need you to speak with the evidence. And once you give any information to the public, then you have to be aware of repercussions of that statement. You accuse South Sudan Eagle Media that they are being paid. Can you display that statement, Abraham Adit, so that I could see clearly? But what I could remember is that he stated on his Facebook page that the Eagle Media are being paid to maybe support or propagate a tribal killing. But looking at that statement alone and compare with what happened 2 days ago, here it is. South Sudan Eagle Media are paid to campaign for tribal war. South Sudan Eagle Media is an institution. It's only one media outlet. But when you use are paid, then you are using plural. I'm talking about the grammar. You are using plural to describe a single entity. When we move to the campaign for the tribal war, you would have provided the evidence. What article has been published by South Sudan Eagle Media that incite a certain tribe against another tribe, at least so that you could attach and justify your claim. Secondly, Joel Nomngak, if we were to be from an advanced country like Uganda, Kenya, are you aware that South Sudan Eagle Media can sue you for that defamation? They have an absolute right to sue you in the court of law. And I believe you can be found guilty or convicted for lying and defame the entity. To close your claim, sometimes it's not bad for you to stand with your party. South Sudan is trying to stand between the two roads, the road of democracy and the road of dictatorship, of one party state. But all of us assume that we are Democrat. But standing with your party, and you could not consider the lives of people that were killed, is itself give a signal that maybe you could possibly have some kind of ignorance or being naive, in other words. Because what happened in Jebel Iraq is not something anybody could appreciate or even try to play down. It is good government is trying to play it down. It is good the oppositions are trying to play it down. But to we citizens and people of your caliber, of your kind, could not play this incident down. That incident is so deep. It's more than politics. And as an opposition, you should recognize that those who were killed are voters who would probably supposed to vote for you when you become our leader in the near future. But trying to justify, trying to defend without having evidence is a crime by itself. Abraham Adit, you can move on and I will let you know.
Okay, thank you, Majok. Yeah, thank you for your input. Let me put go back to Clubhouse so that can you have the rest of the question. Joseph.
I will put my input after you finish presentation. But I don't know, Comrade Ellen, you want to add something while we wait till Madid finish?
Yeah, that's okay. You guys can continue ahead. Yeah, so I don't want to keep you guys waiting.
Oh no, let him finish. Finish Ben Madid. Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, go ahead, Madid.
Okay, 5 minutes. Then I will give you guys.
Madid, let me
go
back
ahead.
you up on this because I'm going to have a network challenge here.
Yeah, go ahead.
You know, Brother Madid and Comrade Majok over there, you know, let us really not worry about whatever they call us. They call us tribalism. We are already a tribal war. Once we have a tribal rebellion, when we have a rebellion designed to target one ethnic group and wage a war against a community, what is it that cannot be tribal there? When we have Splm-Io and the National Salvation Front, who made it their agenda to target the Dinka communities, what kind of war do we expect? But it's definitely going to be a tribal war. So, and this is where the dishonorable Dinkas come in. The dishonorable Dinkas, they always come in and they try to silence the Dinka people's response. Those of us who respond to the aggression sponsored by the IO and the other opposition elements. Then when we respond, then that is when they realize that there is a tribalism. But when the Dinka people are being called to all farm, MTN, targeted on the road, and social media is designed to preach and broadcast hatred against the Dinka community, the dishonorable Dinkas in opposition, they keep quiet and look the other way. But only when people like Madrid come in to respond, to alert the public about the dangerous conspiracies against the Jain community, that's when they come and call us tribal. Yes, we are tribal. IO, National Salvation Front, you made us tribal because you mobilized Nuer to fight Dinka. You mobilized Equatorian to fight Dinka. What do you think our response should be? Yeah, Madin Majak, are you going to respond as a Congolese? Will I respond as somebody from Bangladesh? Will Joseph respond as a Chinese? You target me because I'm a Dinka? I'm going to respond as a Dinka. Or what else do you want me to do? You mobilize Nuer against Dinka community for years and years. We explain ourselves as the Dinka people. We join the opposition. We explain ourselves to the rest of the Nubin in all the languages we can speak. We told them about our suffering as people. Ya Jamana kulina tabanin. Ya Jamana, the problem in our country is the problem of governance. We talk and talk and talk and talk. We explain ourselves. Look at the kids on the street. Many of them are Dinka. We're just suffering like anybody. No, nobody listens. Constant mobilization of the Nuer people against Dinka. By the Equatorians and opposition. Yaude now, Jebel now. So you call me a tribalist? If you do not want me to be a tribalist, why do you wage a war on me because I am a Dinka? If you don't want me to be a tribalist, why do you target me because I'm a Dinka? When you mobilize Nuer against my community, you mobilize Equatorians against my community, what do you expect me to do? Don't even worry yet. No tribal talk has started yet. No tribal violence has started yet. Don't worry now. But I want to let you know, everything that you had been doing all these years, Dinka people have it at 90% fed up. And you will reap what you have planted. Because now, what can we do? Even if you are a Dinka, you join the opposition, you are not opposition enough. It's at least a fifth column. They call you fifth column. So what are we supposed to do? Do not even be irritated if they call tribalist. Agbalo. Accept it, be Dinka and proud. Because after all, what have you done to Nuer, you as Madid? What have you done to Nuer, you as Majuk? What have you done to Equatorians? The only mistake that you are is that God created you as a Dinka, but not a Mundari. As a Dinka, but not a Shuluk. Only mistake that all of us here have. And some has even gone to extreme end. Even when we come to social media and explain ourselves to them, Ya Junubin Kuluna Tabanin, Ya Kwana, we are suffering. Some of our brothers in opposition, Nazen as Lualdao, look at Lualdao, look at the guy, explain himself. He accommodated them. But still, look at the way he gets ridiculed when he go to the rooms of GMC because he's a Dinka. The suffering of Dinka is twisted to be said Dinka people are suffering by choice. That somehow Isaiah Abraham chose to be killed. That Isaiah Abraham did not have a legitimate reason to be killed, except he enjoyed being killed. Wasn't Isaiah Abraham a Dinka? Was he not the first guy who spoke out when everybody's tribe was a part of the government, when Nuer were part of the government, when Equatorian were part of the government, when they were busy eating, when they were busy looting this nation? Dinka were speaking. In the mouth of Isaiah Abraham, Dinka community was speaking when everyone else was a thief. Dinka's son was speaking about the wrong direction this nation have taken. When you Nuer were busy stealing money, we Dinka we were speaking. But did you listen? And now, you want to come and blame our community for the mistake in which every 64 tribe was a part of it? Wallahi Ahmadid, Junub Sudan, we will have to destroy this nation, and whoever is fit to exist in this nation is the one who will exist. But our blood will not be shed at the expense of our community in order to preserve this nation. Muji tribal war there, let them not even accuse us of tribalism yet. We have not conducted mobilization now. We have not been doing fundraising yet to send money back home to mobilize our youth to target any rival community. We have not started yet. It is not because we don't know. We know it very well. 1.2 million Dinka in diaspora can raise a lot of money. And we can wage a hell of a war against any community that we choose to be rival. We can do that. We have means to do it. Let them someday always talk the way they talk. It is not because Magalibna. If we could raise money, Madid, to go back and build schools, even in diaspora, like you, Madid, you were able to raise money to go and build a school in your village. Many other sons of Lagos State have done so. Many other sons of Warab have done so, including Jogmadu Jog, including then Valentino Achak in northern Barkazal. If we could raise money in diaspora to go and build schools, do you think it is difficult for go and we deliberately chose to not invest in violence? Lakin, if this is what people have taken wrong, then we can easily turn the greatness, the good thing that we're doing, we can turn them into evil. What evil will do to all of us. Because Hatta Mudaris, the school, the school you have in your Yorul is that Mafia or Ladnor, Tenanor Magadiagra Inat, Mafia or Nor Ganiagra United Lagos State, Mafia or the Equatorian Ganiagra will to Northern Barkazal in the school. We, the sons of Dinka in the Western world, raise money to build them. Don't all Junubin benefit from it? Of Junubin bleeding in the Western world, they raise money to go and have our people killed, while we raise money to go and build a school and accommodate every Junubi to come and learn. But these people have been scratching it, and we can easily turn this good heart into evil. And you, Noor, we have heard you clear. Don't take us for granted. Let me tell you, you, Noor, you will not like what you've been calling for. We've been avoiding direct conflict with Noor since 1991. We, the Dinka people, been avoiding it. And let me tell you, Noor, the reason we avoid this conflict is not because it is difficult. It is because one day in a time, we don't want to regret. We don't want to say we wish we did not wipe out our brothers. But it is not because we don't know how to fight you. It is not. Jalaba did this to us. Jalaba conducted a lot of massacres against us. They killed us in 1965. They killed us in 1987 in the Ann massacre. Jalaba killed our Salatin.
Okay.
Came to be enough. Ujalaba de asharna fienu. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Don't think that you are more powerful than Jalaba. Enough came to be enough. May 16, 1983, enough came to be enough. If enough came to be enough against Jalaba, enough will be enough against any tribe in the region of Sudan. Otherwise, we are not going to tolerate the mass grave after mass grave of the Dinka people. It's not going to happen. Stop there, Madidi. Give the mic back.
Thank you, brother. Well, you well said it all, brother. Absolutely. Yeah, let us move the line to Joseph. I will give you guys a chance to talk. Yeah, let me respond to these people who are writing and those of Nas who opened the room. Yeah, Jama, those of you, Nas member, they have a media platform called Our Diversity. They have a media platform called GMC. And these two media platforms, they're preaching tribalism 24/7 in the media platform. They call this the government of Republic of South Sudan is the government of Dinka. Okay. When we come out in social media and say that, okay, the government, this Kangaran government is belong to all South Sudanese support tribe. Okay. Even these 87 or more people that were killed in Jebel Iraq yesterday, these people are targeting based, simple is targeting based of tribal politics. This is the reality here. And some of you in South Sudan, I know you guys don't have access to media. I mean, in internet to see what they are doing in social media. But if you have a internet access like the way that we're doing here in diaspora, these so-called Nas supporters, and you listen to what they're saying, they are the one who fueling the tribal war in the country. Don't blame Madid here. That Madid is a fueling tribal. No, I'm the one who condemned tribal war in the country. I am the one who come out, call out these people who are trying to fuel the war in the country. Yajama, how? The person that who condemned the killing is the person that who called for tribal war? The person who come out in social media to condemn those people who are calling a tribal war is the person that you call is a tribal? And the person who is tribal, you call is not a tribal. Where are these people? It is the country called South Sudan we are doing. And you listen to what Kwame said today. And I will talk. The next show will be about Kwame. Why I disagree with what he said today in that video? We will talk. This is another show on another day. So what we do and what I do in my media platform, I don't call a tribal war. I call always the way we found or I found in the media platform, this media platform, is because it's founded based on those people who are preaching a tribalism to continue in the country. In social media. That's why I came out, volunteer myself to tell you, being in the other side of the story. Because these people, those of Simon Abui or Teresa Jebek, and the rest Io-Nas supporters in Clubhouse, they tried Minimakan to brainwash those South Sudanese in diaspora. in their tribal belief. Okay, let me talk naked about you guys. Let me talk. And I'm responding to as well to NAS member. I'm responding to them. Okay, those Simon Abui and Teresa, I'm responding to them, to our diversity and DMC. Yes, and rest of you, I'm responding to you. Okay, Uyet Nathaniel, Tommy Kirillo, where are they from? They are from Equatorial region. Okay, Dr. Riek Machar, 10, he is Nuer by tribe, and he's a leader. He's a founder of Splm-Io. When the war broke out in 2013, okay, when the SPLM party fighting itself because of the power struggle within the party, the disagreement they have, okay, that what lead us into this mess. Young Machar, you guys know very well Young Machar left. The war of 2013, okay? Tommy Kirillo, Tommy Kirillo, okay? 2017, he defected from SPLM, okay, and formed his own movement called the Nas. And since then, what did he do? Huh? He said that he's in his letter or his media platform and his everything, they said that they are fighting for the regime change, right? But no, it's not the case. If they fighting the regime change, why are they targeting the civilian? Namely, to Juba Highway. And the rest of the road, targeting, killing. And they leave where the government is. Okay, 2018 peace agreement. Before 2018 peace agreement, Young Machar, Dr. Young Machar is fighting with the government. Okay, he reached out to Tommy Kirillo. Dr. Young Machar reached out to Tommy Kirillo. He said, Tommy Kirillo, we are fighting with one cause. Join our movement. Let us fight together. He said no. Okay, move forward. Peace agreement 2018. Tommy Kirillo was called to join the peace negotiation in Addis Ababa. Tommy Kirillo said no. Okay, moving forward. 2025 or 2024, early 2024, when the peace talk called Tumaini was held in Nairobi, Kenya, Tommy Kirillo was called to join the peace Tumaini because all of the whole out group have to join so that they can join their RCS. What did Tommy Kirillo say? No. Moving forward, the incident in Nasser, March last year, what caused this, all of this breakdown of RCS for real? That caused Dr. Young Machar to be put house arrest, and he faced illegal court procedures now as he's facing with his other 7 accusers. And that's what lead Uyet Nathaniel ran out from Juba. Okay, let me, here's what I'm driving this to a little bit. All of this happened, I give you a timeline. Tommy Kirillo say no to all of this. He refused to join Dr. Young Machar in 2017. He refused to join Young Machar in peace agreement in 2018 in Addis. And he refused to join the other whole out group in Nairobi, Kenya, when Tumaini peace talk was launched. So, okay, this is the question I'm asking your NAS member, those of Simon Abui, and Teresa Jebel, and the rest of the radical NAS. Why is it now And you, IOs member who are supporters of Uyut, why is it now? Here is why is it now the SPLA-IO of Uyut Nathaniel or Nathaniel Uyut sign a memorandum of understanding with the Nas of Tommy Shrilo? Can one of you answer me? Write your comment section. Why is it? Why is it Tommy Shrilo refused in 2017 to make ally with Dr. Young Machar? So why is it Tommy Shrilo refused to join a peace talk in Addis in 2018? To join ARCES peace agreement? Why is it 2026 when Nathaniel Uyut defected, formed his party, and he hijacked SPLA-IO from Dr. Young Machar? Because this opportunity, one-time opportunity for the Uyut Nathaniel, okay? And he ran with it, could come to America. And these SPLA-IO, who are radical supporters in diaspora, they don't see what Uyut is doing. They don't have the question that I'm asking you. They don't have Uyut when he comes to America. Why they don't, or in the closed door meeting, why they don't ask him this question I'm asking? Why they don't have Uyut Nathaniel that why you don't join SPLA-IO in 2017 when Dr. Yamcha called you to join so that you guys can fight the government? Well, the answer to this is what? This is a naked truth, Akwana, and you call it tribal, Medina tribal. Uyut Nathaniel is Equatorian. Tommy Shrilo is Equatorian. Okay? They join together. This is the reason why the interim SPLA-IO fraction in Juba, led by Stephen Parkwall, call it a faction of Nas. And they released their press statement. I posted on South Sudan media page. You guys go and read it. Huh? So when I point this out to the Junubin, the blind supporters of SPLA-IO, because these people who are supporting IO, they are not supporting, they are driven by the tribal hatred. They are blind supporting that hit, they are driven by the revenge of 2013 war. This is what it is. One note, those who did come out and say, this is what happened. Oh boy, Madid is a tribalist. So who's a tribal here? Who's a tribal here? When you go to their room, the NAS, our diversity room, they are taking me personally. They even bring people who have mentally retarded. They are mentally ill. People that I never meet in my life. They will call and bring these people so that they can lie, so that they won't punish. Try the image of Madid. So that they can zip Madid mouths, not to expose them. But guess what? The more you come out in our diversity room, the more you come out in GMC room, the more you give energy to Madid to come out to condemn the NAS, to come out to condemn Tommy Shrilo, to come out to condemn Uyut Nathaniel for the dirty politics they are doing, killing the civilian in South Sudan. And I will make this case, not in social media. Okay? Even the celebration that they're doing, oh, we are coming to America. He went to DC, made all kinds of blame me. Those who made it here, we have access to this government of America. The independent that you guys enjoy right now in South Sudan, we made it here. We have a role to play. We did a role in referendum. Without us coming to America, there's no South Sudan and Northern Sudan, they still couldn't fight up to date. And there was no change. Those North Sudan are fighting each other. There will be no change. Umar Bashir will be overthrown from the power. So, this is the message that the Aspero interim leadership strongly condemn the killing of innocent civilians in Jebel Iraq by the Nas faction of Uyghur Sultan. This is coming from interim leadership of Splm-Io, led by Stephen Farquhar. So who's lying here? They come to the social media in our diversity room, in GMC room, to lie. They want to come here to act like they didn't commit a heinous crime. They are coming to switch and to blame it on Adut Salva Kiir. If you have a common sense, if you are a human being, and you know right from wrong, can you believe this? This naked lie? In what reason Adut Salva Kiir go and kill this innocent civilian? For what? Oh, they are going to kill it because it's a goal. Is the goal written on the goal that this is the goal of Adut Salva Kiir? This is the propaganda that they are doing. They are doing this propaganda, fueling a tribal war to take place in South Sudan because simply they lost the war. When they call out a couple of months ago, said that they are marching to Juba, and the marching is no longer. They turn to the civilian to kill the civilian. And then they will go and come into social media and pray and say that the government will kill the civilian, not them. You see how dirty they are? That's why I call them Nas is a terrorist organization. Every definition of terrorists, Nas has committed. Every definition, the Splm-Io faction of Uyghur Nathaniel, Splm-Io has committed. And those of you who are Nuer, okay, I read all your comments. When the war of Nasser, and some of you are being driven by the Nas of this Nas, who are dying now? The war that happened in northern Jonglei, in the Koba area, in those areas, in Nasser and the other places in Rabana. Who are dying most now? It is you, Nuer. When we call you, this war will not mobilize the innocent or white army to fight this senseless war. We call out, Medid came out seen before the war of Nasser happened in March last year. When most of you, Splm-Io and the Nas come out doing a campaign, better be campaigning in social media for the war of Nasser to take place. Me and my media people will come out and advise you do not do this. Yes, of course, you can carry out your agenda, you will kill, as we did. But at the end of the day, what will be the outcome? You are draping, yes, of course. When you plan your attack, you will succeed. You will carry out, you will kill many as you can. But afterward, what will be the outcome? And I call you guys out, ya Jama. There's no any Gabila, one tribe can come out and say that you want to fight a government. Government having a big hand more than you. He have a manpower, he have a money, he have a weapon, he have allies, and you don't have of those. And we call you guys out. The current issue that you guys are fighting is not a war between Nuer and Dinga. No. You want to make this because you're fighting a two different war. You are fighting with the government. You are fighting that this. We are fighting with Dinga. Which one? And the Dinga is not fighting to you. You are attacking Dinga territory every day. Dinga never mobilize themselves and go and attacking you in your own land. No, they never did that. When we find this thing out to use South Sudanese, they are come out this radical Nas. Oh, man, these are tribals. So they want Medit and the rest on Walmoranyar and the rest, Joseph on Majuk, and to be silent and let them go ahead with their campaign, with their propaganda campaign. And then they will say that they are. And then their forces on the ground carrying out their killing on the civilian. And they are here mobilizing the Ashra, they are here mobilize money, send them. Is that the country we want? So I talk too much. So that's my response to those of Teresa Jibek and those of Simon Abui and the other Nas radical. Because they fuel with tribal hatred. They don't have agenda. Nas don't have agenda. If I ask Tommy Trilo, what is your problem? You fighting with the government? The last time I checked, they said that he's fighting because of his land. And you see in the North, they have two different voices. The same two different voices in IO. The IO said that they want to create their own Nas nation. The Nas, they want to create it. Equatorial nation. There are voices there. When those men come out and this is what these people are preaching, and this is not good. Oh, man, this is tribalist. And you will never shut Medit down. The more you come out with your radical, and you say that you are coming out, you say that you attack Medit, guess what? Medit will come out and expose you more. All your leader, William Nathaniel and Tommy Chikilo, it will be my snack in media. When you kill the innocent civilian, like this video that I'm playing on the screen, Medit will come out and condemn it. And I don't condemn the evil killing that only the opposition did. Even the government itself. If SSPDF killed the civilian, I will condemn it. Nobody, I don't stand with people who are killing the innocent life. No, that's not me. So that's my message to those Nas movement, those Tommy Chirilo and Wiyet. Nathaniel, let your forces in social media those your forces in our diversity and DMC room know that Madis is here. Madis is not go nowhere. You will bring those people, those of people who have a mental issues in your room to do propaganda. Madis will come here and respond. Nas movement is formed to kill the innocent civilian in South Sudan. And there are people, Nas member in the diaspora in America. Those are Simon Abui. Who are they? Even the life in America here is very hard. What kind of job are they doing in America? They are a Uber driver. Simon Abui, they are Uber driver. They don't sleep at night driving Uber. And I said it here, but you know what? I need to open a Uber business in Juba. So I can hire him, Simon Abui, so he be my manager. Because you have a good skill on it. And Tracer Jebel.
Yeah, Abraham Adit,
Yes.
we are not hearing you. I don't know whether some of us here can hear you. Personally, I don't hear you.
You don't hear me? Sudani and
While do you hear Abraham Adit? Just say First Lady Sudani.
Negative.
Oh, you guys cannot hear me? Okay. So those are
Yes, Abraham Adit.
Let me go in here. Okay.
Thank you. Okay. Abraham Adit,
Okay.
Abraham, you
Can
can
you guys hear me
proceed.
now?
Yep.
Okay. So anyway, yeah, Jama. So thank you. So that's my message to say. Let me stop here. Let me give you guys a chance to speak, and then we will continue with the discussion in Clubhouse. But before I close the studio, let me give this chance to those up here, Joseph, First Lady, and Sudani, and Majo. So, Joseph, are you back? Okay. So Joseph, you are part of it. Let me see who's the first, Sudani or First Lady.
All right, First Lady.
Okay, First Lady, welcome. Madam Madden? Okay.
Yeah. Sudani, I have something in my hand here. I'm busy a little bit, so you can take my chance and I will come take your chance.
Okay. Go ahead, Sudani.
Okay, sincerely greeting to you, brother Madin Majak. Let me hear from Majuk. I think Majuk is an opposition member. If I'm wrong, I would like him to go first.
Majuk is not an opposition.
Huh?
Majuk is not an opposition.
Okay. Can you guys hear me? Or is it Madid again?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yes, clearly. Let me yield to Majuk, and then I will come after Majuk. If Madam Comrade Amana is not much aware. So, Brother Majuk, you go, and then I will come right after you. Not because I'm busy. I would like to hear your side.
Thank you so much, Abraham Adit, the moderators, and our audience. First of all, permit me to correct what my brother said. Sudani, he said Majuk is the opposition leader. That is, I think, imagination.
If I may not be wrong, I think that. Well, maybe I'm mistaken you with a different individual.
Yeah. Personally, I don't belong to any party. I'm a South Sudanese, and I speak as a concerned citizen. If government is wrong, I always try to put my thoughts. If oppositions are wrong, I always try to put my thoughts. But I don't claim that whatever thoughts or opinions that I normally share here or on my personal timeline is 100% right. No. You may have your own different opinions, and I have my own different opinions. Back to the topic. I already spoke about the person who claimed before that Abraham Adid is paid in Juba for him to campaign for a tribal war. But let's move back to the real issue. Why Nas denied the terrorist attack on the civilian? Completely, Abraham Adid, I don't know why South Sudanese failed to see what is really happening in our government and we, the citizens. Sorry, something just came up. I'm coming back.
Okay, thank you. For those of you,
okay, I'll weigh in, Brother Mehdi. Thank you.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah,
I will open the hand if some of you can come up.
My brother Majuk bailed himself out. I believe I mistakenly took him as an opposition. The couple of times I encountered him mistaken, not in a very polite way against the government. So I took him as an opposition. So I apologize for that. First, Cadet Brother Madid Majak, I am a very capricious individual, and what that means is complicated, like a weather channel. So, not a different colors, but I could be a chill weather now, and then it's stormy weather in a second. Though I am a stormy weather, I try to deter my twisted storm not to come into where the vulnerable people are. So, kalian guna kai soya tidak ada tantana ada juga soya dah. Gul kita aja mak. Juno betana deh ma besilu begua. Juno betana deh ma basuru begua. Salpakir ma basuru begua. Re betana deh ma basuru begua. Ya junubin kalau balkun kuis. Ya nas talaga teras. Ya white army talaga teras. Ya menyamadi talaga teras. Junub betana deh ma besilu begua. Junub Sudan ma basiru begua. Sultan deh ma basiru begua. Salpakir ma basiru begua. Ya nas menyamadi talaga teras. So anyway, I just made it up. So let me say this, Brother Marin Majak. The reason why I sing that song that I sang was because if you go to the history of the SPLA, SPLM, there is one famous picture that you could see there. You will not even see, not even Dr. John Garang or any members, commanders. The high commanders of the SPLA. You will not encounter anyone standing in front of the young, fragile, skinny Jebel Iraq. No one but Salva Kiir Mayadi. And if I have to put that picture as a PTR, I would share that picture of Salva Kiir Mayadi, the picture that he had with members of Jebel Iraq. Oh man, I don't know if I will find it very, very quick. I got it. This picture, I got it from the wall. Okay, and I can tell you not, I'll put it there. Did you see that Salva Kiir? You see him how he's skinning. He is there. And that time was a great, terrible time. You can call that, that is what, anyway, it was a terrible time, difficult time for SPLA and the SPLM. It was when majority of the people that came through that side, including that Simon Abuide, all those people survived. No one perished. On the because we were refugees in Itang and Panyando and Timor. The refugees that went to the side of Nasser, they're all perished, especially the Dinka. Okay? Now, I question myself, though I know this country has gone into terrible times and everything, sometimes I ask myself, what did Salva Kiir Mayardit did wrong? What Salva Kiir Mayardit did wrong in his leadership is Salva Kiir has failed to execute what these people are saying, what they sing as a song, a dictatorship. Because at Jama, we know the symptom of the dictatorship, the principle of dictatorship, what they look like, what they smell like, we all know it. Besides the corruption, okay, Salva Kiir Mayardit did not play any dictatorship in South Sudan. Let us be honest. And if someone kept saying that Salva Kiir is a dictator, then you do not know the definition of a dictator. And you probably might need to consult your educational background, or even go back to school and study what is a dictatorship is. So first and foremost, Brother Madin Majal, I greet you. Let me acknowledge you, the leading correspondent of South Sudan Eagle Media, and Brother Joseph, greeting to you, and Brother Majuk, and I apologize earlier, greeting to you. Comrade Alana, greeting to you. Angelo, greeting to you. And Wilson, greeting to you. And all the members, supporters of the South Sudan Eagle Media. I greet you all. The topic is there. Why Io-Nas denied their terrorist attack on civilians. Yeah, you need to put attack there. You put it attach. So attack. You probably mean attack, but if you mean attach, it's okay. But I believe it's an attack. Yeah. Yeah. Attack on civilians. If you go to their room, they are running with the topic and the topic Io-Nas got no hands. That title itself, for me, I do believe it is unprofessional English, and if they do not have no hand on that, then they should say that they condemn SPLA and SPLA-IO and not condemn the incident and are not responsible. That is the best way to do it. Other than that, I took it as the lack of leadership, lack of English, and I come to frame it by myself that it is person who came with the title got to be a Simon Abu, no one else, because that English is a Simon Abu English, the ESL language term. I apologize. But the thing is, if the SPLA IO and the Nas war are not responsible, then who is responsible? Okay? Whoever is in surrounding area is responsible. Or the Equatorian living in that area are responsible. Because there is no way such an attack will happen of the incident. Otherwise, they need to speak up and they need to reveal who is responsible. The thing is, you can run, but you cannot hide. Those who did it will do believe they will go unpunished. Other than that, Brother Marid Majak, my sincere, what I would ask is not to worry about all the attacks that are being staged on you by those people, because first and foremost, what else would you expect? You are Denka, and they assume that you are a supporter of the government. And most importantly, you are Denka, so you are being targeted. There's nothing else. Pure jealous prejudice. That is what is going on. Other than that, you are just an media and anchor like them. If anything, both of you should embrace, just like us. You as an entity organization of the media, your job is to respect each other and share the information together. But what they do is they will target you in the room, kick you out, insult you, and instead of inviting you and try to share your perspective. So if you are different with them, you strongly disagree with them, that is just a disagreement. It should not be considered as an hostile. It should not see you as an enemy. So expect the unexpected, my friend. The accusation being made by the individuals, Jebel, Bagulin Nomamuria, Bagulin Nomuno, Nomanak, Verutana Denka, Nomanak. Fi Kalam Bagula, Anabetuma Kulium, Bagula, Jama, Asam, Bejuarana. You know, the name follow you. So let us be careful with the name that you are naming your kids and children, because the name plays the role. Al pagulin na mangate, ane, era sa ay, sobredala na. May bitak pata. Your voice is far away. So take bait. Wallahi so take bait, Shadid. Ay, Malay. So the tag bait. But all I heard from the uncle, but so take bait. So bagul na mangagde ajama razazultan wal mukazultani. You know, another person had a brain. What do you expect to say? Mal ras there is nowhere or ras the you know, other condemnation into Amatu with Brother Diwal is in its place. My other contribution and message to our Denka opposition. First, let me try to emphasize on this. Now, all the Denka opposition, it is time for you to ask yourself that now people like Abraham that were killed in Juba by a known gunman, and someone like Urbino Wall that died too was killed. Someone like Peter Biarajak who is jailed, okay, with his friends. someone like Den Bolarway, who is there attacking government all the time. Okay? What do they say when the opposition like the Nas and the Nuer are saying the thing that they are saying here? Okay? They are now denying you, not acknowledging you. And in fact, the death of Abraham was in.
Okay, guys, some of you are watching now in Facebook and YouTube. Please, I will shut down the studio so you guys can join us Clubhouse for more discussion. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you. Join us in Clubhouse.